Let us go to the first one. Lead. So what is a lead? Who is a lead? Any person or organization showing interest on the products, organization is called lead. Lead can be a person or organization. A person can inquire, a person may inquire for his own requirement, or an organization may inquire for his company. Now, XYZ company is looking for 2 laptops, so it has made an inquiry. So what we say? Lead can be a person or lead can be a organization. Now, first we have lead assignment rules. What are lead assignment rules? When you create a lead, you will be the owner of the lead. When I create a lead, I am the owner of the lead. Whoever is going to create, he will be the owner of the lead. But according to my organization, I want to define some rules which will decide who should be the owner of the lead. Generally, when you create a lead, you will be the owner. When I create the lead, I will be the owner. Now we don't want the person who created to be a owner. I want to assign some rules. Based on those rules, I want to decide who should be the owner of the record. Then I will go for what? Lead assignment rules. So look at this. Lead assignment rules. Setup, build, customize, leads. Then we have lead assignment rules. What is the navigation? Setup, build, customize, leads, lead assignment rules. New rule. Now what it is saying? I say a rule. First rule. The first rule says rule number 1. What is the rule? If city equals to Hyderabad, make Satish as the owner. City equal to Bangalore, make Wilson as the owner. Wilson as the owner. Before I go further, I want to check, are there any queues available? Okay. Third rule, customize leads. Then we have lead assignment rules. New rule, ICSA rule. New rule, if lead industry equals to banking, assign life team as a owner. Suppose if 2 rules obey the same condition, Rule number 1 is true, rule number 2 is true. Then what will happen? Now we are giving an ordering, right? First rule number 1 will be verified. If it is true, it will not check second rule. If rule number 2 is true, it will not check third rule. So it is going to come in the order. First one is true, it will not check the remaining. Second one is true, it will not check the remaining. So at a time, how many rules will be applied? Only one rule will be applied. So go to the lead. Leads, new lead. I am creating a lead. I told industry equal to banking, city equal to Bangalore. Now how many rules are opening? Two rules, sir. Bangalore and banking, both. Then I told assign using active assignment rules. When I give this, who is the owner of the record? Wilson. Wilson. If I told if industry equal to banking, I told owner should be life team. But Wilson came. Why? Because the second rule says if city equal to Bangalore, make the Wilson as the owner of the record. So if the second rule is true, it will not verify the third rule. Who created the record? Satish. But who is the owner of the record? Wilson. So what is the purpose of lead assignment rule? They will specify who should be the owner of the lead. According to your business requirement, owner of the record should be decided as per your rules. Then we are going for lead assignment rules. Who should be the owner? Based on what is the navigation? What is the navigation? Setup. Customize. Lead assignment rules. Step number 1, enter rule name. Step number 2, when you are going for this, what is the navigation you are finding, boss? Setup, build, customize, leads, lead assignment rules, new rule, rule name active. Once you have done this, and the rule name we are adding, add new rule entry. Add new rule entry, order number, rule, assign to. Right. That's what I give. Lead assignment rules, new. Enter the rule name, select active. Step number 3, enter new rule entry. Step number 4, specify the condition. Specify the condition. Enter the rule name, select active, add the new rule entry, specify the condition, choose the owner. Then test it. How do you test it? city equal Hyderabad, assign the order as test it. What is that? Create a new lead with city equal to select assign the owner. Create a record with city equal to Bangalore, test it. Basically, what is the lead assignment rule? It will specify who should be the owner of the lead. Okay. Then we had next one. Auto response. Okay. Next one we have web to lead. What is this web to lead? From the website, if you make any inquiry, in the website we'll have a contact form, right? In the website you have a contact form. Now let us say now you have a contact form. Once you enter this contact form and submit an inquiry, this will go to lead object and save it in the lead. This will go to lead object, save it in the lead. This will go to lead object and save it in the lead. This will go to lead object, save it in the lead. So once I enter the inquiry form, submit, this data will go to the lead object in the Salesforce and save it. So what is happening? Web to lead. From website, the data is going to the lead object and getting saved. This concept is called web to lead. So how do you integrate the Salesforce application with your website? This contact form should be generated in the Salesforce. That code should be copied here. So how do you generate? Capturing the leads from to lead. So how do you do that? Enable to lead. How do you enable it? Look at the navigation, everyone. Setup, build, customize. We have leads. Then you have web to lead. Then edit, enable this. Then select who is the default creator. Now, if I log in, create a lead created by Satish. If you log in, you create the lead created by Prasad. If Hari log in, create a lead created by Hari. Now, whoever is logging in, whoever is creating, it is created by that user. But this lead is coming from website. When this lead is coming from website, who is the created by user? If you directly created by Satish. If I log in, created by Satish. If you log in, created by Hari. If somebody log in, created by Prasad. But here, lead is coming from where? Website. When the lead is coming from website, it is created by whom? Now, I don't know who is the guy who is going to make an inquiry. That is the reason we have to select default lead creator. Any lead coming from the website, this should be created on the name of this person. Okay. So, how did you define this? Setup, build, customize, leads, up to lead. First step, enable up to lead box. Choose default created by user. Choose default by created user. Then save it. Now, Once you're done with this, go back to this, enable web to lead, choose the created by user, save it. Then what is the option we have? Create web to lead form. When I click on this, create web to lead form. When I say create a web to lead form, select which field should be displayed in the inquiry. Now we have your name, email ID, contact number, inquiry, like that. Which fields you want me to display? I told first name, last name, email, company, city, phone number. Then once you submit the form, if I click on this inquiry form, it has to go to some page. When I click on this, it will take you to some page. It is taking you to some page. It will take you to some page. When it is taking you to some page, to which page it is coming? Some page it is coming. Similarly, when you submit the inquiry, to which page the inquiry has to come? To which page the page has to come back? Once I submit, it has to come back to which page? You have to mention here. So I gave caption in case you want to give a caption. At the bottom, you will be a rough code, right? At the bottom, random key will come. Okay. So what was that? Copy this HTML code. So what did you do? Click on web to lead form, select the fields, redirect URL, okay, reCAPTCHA, API key. Then whatever the form we received, this is the HTML code. Give this HTML code to your web designer. Your web designer will embed this code to your website. So I'm saving it. This code will be given to website designer. He will copy this code to your website. When you submit, it is coming back to satishmala.in because I gave callback URL as satishmala.in. Okay. The next, go back to this. See in the leads created today. We got a Satish, capital info, XYZ. Now the lead is created here. So it is called web to lead. So leads are captured from web to lead. Generate web to lead form. Select the fields. Select the fields. Set the callback URL. Set the callback URL. Save. It will generate. It will generate. It will generate. Copy the code. Copy the code and save as .html file. Save as .html file. Once I saved as .html file, what I'm doing? Test it. Test it. From here, if you click on the web to lead form, inquiry form is coming, enter the data, save it. Generally, what we do, this will give to website designer. Website designer will add this code to the website. So that from the website we'll be able to generate this. I hope you are good with this. Clear for everyone? Clear for everyone? Okay. Let us go to the next. The question is, how many leads we can generate? Per day, we can generate 500 Web2 leads. If you are getting more than 500, what will happen? If more than 500 leads are generated, additional leads are added to. So we can add this form to how many websites? We can connect with more than so this is called a Web2 lead, generating the leads from website of your company. Your company will have a website. From that company website, if anybody make an inquiry, data is coming to lead object in the Salesforce. I hope you are good with this. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Auto response rules. What are these auto response rules? If you are getting a lead from website, from the Web2 lead, if any new lead is generated, from the Web2 lead, if any new lead is generated, we want to send some response email. Boss, thanks for inquiring with us. Okay, and we want to send a response. If you inquired about a life insurance, I have to send an email with the life insurance policy data. If you inquired about a health insurance, I have to send a data regarding the health insurance. If you inquired about a accidental insurance, I have to send a information about accidental insurance. So what is the mail? I don't want to send a common mail. Based on the inquiry what you made, corresponding email has to be sent. So how it is decided? By using auto response rules. What is this auto response rules? What is this auto response rules? What is this auto response rules? Based on now, what was this auto response rules? Auto response rule. What is this auto response rules? What is this auto response rules? If anybody make an inquiry from the Web2 lead, what is the response email I have to send is decided by the rule what you define, which is called auto response rule. If we receive the lead from the web, what is the response mail? What is the response mail we want to send to the customer? Defined by auto response. How do you define these auto response rules? Again, setup, build, setup, build, customize, setup, build, customize, leads, auto response rules, new auto response rules. Then I am giving add the entry. What is the entry? I'm giving. If product interested, if the product interested equals to GC 1000 series, if the product interested equal to GC 1000 series, then what is the email template we want to send? Choose the email template. I have selected the email template, save. So if any Web2 lead comes with the product interested as GC series, then this is the email what will be sent. What was this called? Web2, sorry. When the lead is received from Web2 lead, what is the response mail that is sent? Can you people mute your mic? What is the response mail what we received is defined by auto response, right? So these are some of the technical terms we have seen. We will continue these terms in the next class. Okay. So what are the terms we have seen as of now? Lead. What is the assignment rule? What is a Web2 lead? What is the auto response rules? So tomorrow we will see lead conversion, custom mapping, lead process, lead process. And what else we can cover here? So this will be discussing tomorrow. So what was that? Lead conversion, lead custom field mapping, lead process. Then I'll start immediately account, the technical terms in the account object. Right. These will be the terms which will be discussed tomorrow. I hope what are the terms we had now? Lead assignment rules, auto response rules, web to lead. Lead assignment, auto response, web to lead, we have seen. Right, boss? We'll start the development class in 5 minutes. We'll start the development class in 5 minutes. We'll just start in 2 minutes. We'll start back in 5 minutes.